What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including WWE planned John Cena's heel turn for months. John Cena is going to be a vicious heel. WWE had to stop a match due to a real injury. An update on Cody Rhodes' injury. The truth on why Carmella left WWE. WWE 2K25 shocking DLC announcement, Natalya to wrestle in NWA, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new videos on Wrestlelamia XL. Now first we looks at WWE planned John Cena's heel turn for months. At top of today's news is a report from Dr. Chris Featherstone concerning John Cena's recent heel turn. Featherstone is reporting that the turn was a long-term decision and that it took planning and time to think and propose the perfect moment to do it. Featherstone added that the turn has been in the works for half a year and that WWE chose Elimination Chamber as a location due to it being held in a stadium where the increased number of fans would provide a powerful reaction. Now, if Featherstone's report is accurate, this was a major move by Cena, who is sacrificing his popularity to make his match with Cody Rhodes even bigger than a face versus face confrontation may have been. Next up, John Cena is going to be vicious. Now, this news story does include a few minor spoilers, so if you want to skip ahead, please be sure to do that. Now, John Cena is scheduled to appear during WWE's upcoming European tour, something WWE made sure to promote thanks to John's undeniable effort on ticket sales. In light of Cena's heel turn, there may be more interest in his appearance as fans wait to see whether he'll interact with Cody Rhodes and/or explain his turn. While we don't know whether either of these scenarios will play out, Dr. Chris Featherstone is reporting Cena will appear at WWE's show in Brussels, Belgium later this month. Now, Featherstone notes that Cena probably won't cut a promo, but instead R-Truth will interrupt before Cena can talk, leading to a vicious beatdown on R-Truth. Now, as for when Cena will speak out, Featherstone reports that WWE officials are considering Cena's upcoming appearance in Glasgow, Scotland. Now, Truth has always been a huge fan of John Cena, and to see him turn on him like that and give him a vicious beatdown is sure to be shocking. In fact, Truth didn't take the news very well on X, as he changed his PFP to Why John, and also his banner that says "Say It Ain't So John." Now, the Road to WrestleMania tour in Europe is looking to be huge as WWE hypes this year's show of shows and cashes in on European fans wanting to not only see WWE superstars in person, but to see Raw and SmackDown. However, our next story suggests that European fans might get to see a once-in-a-lifetime appearance. As next up, a Megastar appearing on the Road to WrestleMania tour. Now, it seems that WrestleVotes is reporting that The Rock will appear during the Road to WrestleMania tour at the Brussels, Belgium show, which seems to fit in nicely with the rumored scenario involving John Cena. However, one person who won't be in Glasgow and London will be CM Punk, as WWE has pulled him from those Raw tapings, even though he was previously advertised. Currently, there's no reason as to why he's been pulled. Next up, an update on Cody Rhodes' injury. Now it's time for an update on Cody Rhodes' physical condition following a report yesterday that Cody suffered a ruptured eardrum and a black eye, presumably after rapper Travis Scott slapped him at Elimination Chamber during the segment where John Cena turned heel and clobbered Cody. However, Wrestle Talk has the latest on Cody and when fans can expect to see him next. As while Rhodes wasn't on the show, it was announced that he will appear on Friday, March 7th edition of SmackDown. Rhodes is still being advertised for the show, meaning that he hasn't been taken off the road due to his injuries at the time of writing. A Friday show should be extremely interesting as Cody Rhodes addresses John Cena's shocking betrayal. Next up, WWE forced to stop match due to a real injury. Now, there was lots of concern for NXT superstar Cora Jade after a match against Jordynne Grace was stopped due to an injury. Fans saw the referee give the always scary X sign, which means that the wrestler has been legitimately injured, leading to speculation about what happened to Cora. There were initial concerns that she may have injured her knee again, as recall Jade tore an ACL in 2024, leading to a 9-month absence from action. However, Fightful Select Sean Ross Sapp is reporting, "I'm told Cora Jade's injury was to her head, not her knee, hoping she heals up soon." Then Cora updated fans on X saying, "Got rocked for a second, but my knees are all good. Decent. Thanks for the concern." Now, for those keeping track, Jordynne Grace got her W due to the referee stoppage. So far, apart from the Royal Rumble, she's won all her matches. Next up, Naomi keeping Kayfabe alive. The WWE is having Naomi sell her injury hard following Jade Cargill's attack on her at Elimination Chamber, as Naomi was spotted at the premiere of the movie Queen of the Ring, as she has a role in the film, but she was sporting a neck brace, a matching neck brace actually. Naomi tweeted a picture of herself and her husband Jey Uso attending the event. Now, there were reports that Naomi had to be pulled from the premiere to sell her injury, but those reports were obviously inaccurate, or WWE may have just changed their mind. Next up, the truth on why Carmella left WWE. A former WWE superstar, Carmella, is giving fans a preview of her upcoming appearance on the Barely Famous podcast, a show where she'll address WWE choosing not to renew her contract. She mentioned, "What's next for Leah?" And for so long, it's like, oh, Carmella. It's like, no, I can fully now be Leah and do what I want to do. And I don't know what that is yet. Is it because I'm a woman? Is it because I had a baby? And it just feels like a shitty way to end a 12-year career with the company. This is how it ended. Carmella added how abruptly things were handled with WWE, saying, Corey Graves still has a job. We had a kid and he has a job, but I don't. I mean, fast forward until a couple of weeks ago, and then I got a call saying my contract was up in 10 days. Ghosted. Completely ghosted. What if this is the end of my career? What am I going to do with my life? What do I have to offer? Why wasn't I given an opportunity somewhere else? I feel like I'm being punished because I had a baby. Or what do you guys think about Carmella's stance on things? Do you think she was really ghosted by WWE because she had a baby? Next up, why Stephanie Vaquer is in NXT and not on the main roster. There's some interesting news on current NXT Women's North American Heavyweight Champion Stephanie Vaquer, as Stephanie appeared on the Busted Open radio show to reveal she had the option of working in NXT or starting on the main roster. Vaquer revealed on the show how, so I say okay, I need to learn English, I need to learn TV show, I need to learn American style, WWE style. So I say, first I say main roster, then that changed and I say I want to go to NXT for learn. Yeah, WWE asked me if I wanted to start on the main roster. Main roster was my first answer. The first call, they call me and say NXT or main roster. I say main roster. Yeah, and I say, okay, take it easy, I need to learn English. Okay, change NXT. Now it sounds like Vaquer is willing to take a short-term step back for long-term benefits. Next up, no plans for Trish Stratus. Now, is Trish Stratus scheduled for any more appearances following a tag match with Tiffany Stratton against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae at Elimination Chamber? Well, not according to Fightful, which reports that they haven't heard any news on Trish working in the near future. Now, it seemed possible that Trish was going to turn on Tiffany Stratton, leading to a match later down the road, but it's possible that WWE could still have plans for her to turn on her at WrestleMania, leading to a match, possibly even at Money in the Bank or the Saudi shows. Next up, AEW is paying a star millions. Just how much money is Maxwell Jacob Friedman making in AEW? Wrestling Soul to the Earth appeared on the SI Media with Jimmy Trainer's show, with Jimmy asking MJF if the rumors of him signing a deal with AEW in 2024 are true, and whether the deal is worth $15 million. MJF mentioned, "What I will tell you is the amount of money that I get by the time it's over far surpasses $15 million. I'm making top guy money, whether it be an All Elite Wrestling contract or a WWE contract." The former AEW World Champion didn't say how long he signed for, but he did address the fans' concerns whether they'll get to see him outside of AEW should he leave the promotion when his current contract expires. I will say this, I'm 28 years old. Every single top act in professional wrestling besides me is either in their late 30s, late 40s, or early 50s. I won the bidding war. WWE didn't win the bidding war. All Elite Wrestling didn't win the bidding war. I won the bidding war because I'm making an absurd amount of money. By the time the contract is up, I will still be absurdly young and I'll be able to once again make an absurd amount of money in the next bidding war. The biggest obstacle to MJF working in another promotion once his AEW deal ends is his budding Hollywood career. If Hollywood continues throwing work his way and MJF's performances work out, he could join other wrestlers such as The Rock, John Cena, and Dave Bautista in leaving the squared circle for the silver screen. Do you think MJF is worth the money he's making, or do you think he'll ever jump to Hollywood? Next up, Natalya to wrestle in NWA. A WWE superstar, Natalya, is invited to a major event being held by the National Wrestling Alliance. NWA tweeted the news saying, "Just announced on Busted Open Radio, the Crockett Cup returns on May 17th to the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia. If the most prestigious tag team tournament ever isn't enough, WWE superstar Natalya will be competing in an NWA ring." Now, there's no word on who Natalya will wrestle. However, this invitation should be no surprise given Natalya's many contributions to WWE and her reputation as one of wrestling's most talented and reliable stars. Congrats to Natty on her latest achievement. And finally, 2K25 DLC announced, and it's quite shocking. And last but not least, WWE 2K25 fans will be happy to hear that 2K has finally announced its DLC content for 2025, including some wild additions such as New Jack, Abyss, and the Great Khali. Our full list of the DLC packs has been announced and when they will be released, courtesy of the SmackDown Hotel. The first DLC is the New Wave pack coming May 2025, and it includes Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Julia, Stephanie Vaquer, and a celebrity guest, which could possibly be Travis Scott. The second DLC is Duncan Destruction pack, which releases June 2025, and that includes Abyss, the Great Khali, and 3 NBA stars to be announced. Now it's a no-brainer, since 2K have the rights to the NBA branding, they might as well use some of their stars, right? The next DLC pack is a Fearless pack coming July 2025, and that includes Bull Nakano, Jordan Grace, New Jack, Penta, and a celebrity guest to be announced. The fourth DLC pack is the Attitude Era Superstars pack coming September 2025, and that includes Billy Gunn, D'Lo Brown, Mark Henry, Road Dogg, and Victoria. And the last DLC pack is the Saturday Night's Main Event pack coming November 2025, and that includes Jesse Ventura, Junkyard Dog, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, Sid Justice, and Tito Santana. What do you guys think of this DLC content? Will you be buying any of these? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.